What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So after my clip yesterday, I hopped on Layton Lake and I did some exploring because there's one species that I have not hunted in quite some time, is blacktail deer. So for today's clip, I'm going to start off with the whitetail. I already came to my first location, so I'm going to be using the 308 and the 7mm. I got both the deer collars what I need. So I did a little setup here as well. Blacktail, they do start drinking at 1600 to 2000. So I checked out a couple locations, and this spot here, when I do get on to the drinking time for the blacktail, I had a nice little surprise in this zone here. So I did a setup. I used to come in from this outpost into the back, but I had my tripod set up right here, so I would have to sneak around him somehow and get into my tripod. So I did a setup. I placed a tent on the other side and placed a tripod on this side of the lake. But enough of the chit chat, and I'm gonna get in my tripod and see if there's any other whitetail at this zone. So I just made it into my tripod, and I got a very nice buck to start off with. Estimate 237 to 278. Now that's a big buck. He's 160 out. I checked out this location too. Fortunately, it started raining. Is that a doe? Okay, that's a small buck, another small buck, and another doe. So let's get on this big buck. And I think I'm going to start off with the 7mm. And he smoked. So I do see vital blood on the ground, so that's a good sign. I'm not too sure if he's actually going to be big enough, but let's go ahead and pick him up to find out. And no, he's not. But I busted through the shoulder blade, got a right lung at 164, 200 pounds. Scoring 239. That's a decent sized buck. Do have eyes on another 2-miner buck. Now as soon as he comes on the other side of those trees, I think I'm going to take the shot. Going to use a 308. And that was solid. And here's my other buck. I dropped him where he was walking and pulled off a double lung at 250 yards with the 308. Now, I just came to the hidden lake here on Layton Lake, which is up here. Now, my setup before, I had a tent around this area, and then I actually had a tripod placed right by the drinking zone, so I decided to change it up. Placed a tent by the stand, and then I placed a tripod close to the lake. But I do still think that my tent is still a little close to this zone here because these guys are not rendered in. But I do have a 2-miner buck right there. Got a couple small bucks, and that's it for now. Like I said, I'm gonna have to back up my tent. So this zone here, these guys will render in. So let's get on this buck here. Maybe do a follow-up. Let's go to the 7mm. Oh, that was high. That should take him down. So here's my 2-miner buck. Got a double lung at 143. And I'm pretty sure I scrapped this buck, but it doesn't really matter. Definitely a bad shot. Got the vertebrae, and then shot him in the leg at 140. Another location. Got a 2-miner buck there. Got another 2-miner buck there about 330. So let's take this guy down. And then let's get on this guy. Gonna use the 308. That's the 7 mil. That's a heart shot. And I'm gonna say that's a double lung. He's fleeing. That was another decent sized buck. Got another 2-miner buck fleeing the scene. Actually, I think he might run towards me here, so I'm gonna wait. And smoked him right in his tracks. Let's pick up this buck. So, busted through the shoulder blade, got a left lung at 140. And I took him down with the 7 mil, and he dropped right on the spot. Even the fact that I got a single lung. When I went after the fallow deer, I got a single lung with the 7 mil as well, and it dropped on the spot. So the 7 mil really hits these guys hard. Fallow, pretty similar to the same size as a whitetail. And while I'm still recording, might as well pick up this buck over here. So got him right in the heart at 208 yards with a 308. And this guy here, I do believe I dropped on the spot. So 332 yards. Got a double lung with a 308. Now I just snuck up to this zone here. Got a 2-miner buck. Very small buck, another small buck, and a doe. Maybe this zone here I'm going to take out 2 if I can. Let's use a 7 mil. And I'm going to stand a little bit. That way I don't hit the ground. Well, that was a pretty quick follow-up. I'm not too sure if my first shot was vital. And it wasn't, so good thing I did do a follow-up. So got the vertebrae on the first shot at 35 yards, then pulled off a double lung. This guy I would imagine got a double lung. In fact, I did. 41 yards. Got a couple of 2-miner bucks fleeing. And I don't think I'm going to get a follow-up shot now, unless they come out in the open. Smoked him. Come on, slow down. And nope, that's not going to work. As for this buck here, oh wow, I was not expecting that shot. Got the lower neck at 147 yards on the trot. Just got eyes on another 2-miner buck. And smoked them. So shot him with the 7 mil, and yet again, I just barely got that left lung. But the 7 mil, getting a single lung, it really knocks these guys down. Just got eyes on a 2-miner buck. Now this is going to be kind of a blind shot. I'm not too sure if I really want to go for this kind of shot. Maybe I'm going to turn on the spotting outline just for this guy. And let's use the 308. And smoked them. I thought I made a bad shot, but I think I nailed him. As for this 2-miner, got a double lung at 202. Now the other 2-miner buck, I didn't get eyes on him until I started seeing them flee. So there's where I took the shot on him. Vital blood. Most likely a single lung. So got a right lung at 255. Now spotted out this guy here. That's a pretty big buck. Got a couple decent sizes. This guy's a small buck. Definitely want to get this guy down. He's got the max weight estimate. Let's try the 7 mil. I don't think I'm going to get a follow-up. I reacted too slowly on that. So got a double lung at 135. Now the drinking time for the whitetail is coming to an end, but I do have 2 more bucks. See if I can make a follow-up this time. Ooh, that was not... I'm gonna have to do a little bit of tracking for that guy. As for this buck here, he dropped where he was standing. So got a double lung at 162 with the 308. Oh, hello. I think the game's a little glitched because these guys are not fleeing. Yeah, that's a terrible shot. Got him in the leg at 170 and it took him down. Yeah, you're not, it says you're fleeing, but you're not moving. But I'm going to advance the time and go after some blacktail. Alright, so I got into my tripod where my trophy that's going to be added to the lodge. Got a piebald blacktail deer. And that buck is blocking my shot. If he would step forward. Oh, he must have heard me. I don't think I should have took that shot, but my piebald is down. As for my piebald, I definitely got a good shot on him. Let's get a bit more light on him. And let's take a screenshot. Alright, let's pick him up. Got a double lung at 227 yards with the 7 mil, and he's a gold, which I'm happy with as well. So let's get another screenshot of that. And let's save him. Let's get another screenshot. And here's my other blacktail. Had to do a little bit of tracking. Definitely a terrible shot at 227. I knew right away as soon as I pulled the trigger I shouldn't have taken the shot. Just got eyes on a level 3 blacktail deer. Gonna wait till he puts his head back up. That should have been solid. And here he is. So got a left lung at 200 yards. Now coming to another location for blacktail. Got a couple level 3s. This guy here I can't spot out because he's behind the rock. Got a level 3 there and there. That's pretty much it. The rest are all does. Let's bring up the 7 mil. And hopefully I can get a follow-up shot. I did come in contact with him. His health is dropping. And I do believe I smoked 3 of them. So I got 2 of them piled up here. Got a double lung at 183. Got another double lung at 182. And my third one is piled up above the hill. And got a bad shot on him, got the vertebrae at 189. I do have a spot on a level 4 Blacktail. Is it really 400 yards? That's the question. Alright, about 330. Let's use the 7 mil. Smoked them. Unless they're gonna flee for sure. Don't think I'm gonna get a follow-up, not at this range. I didn't realize I was already holding my breath. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother. And here's my level 4 Blacktail. So got a double lung at 330 yards. Got on with the 7 mil and he dropped right on the spot. Now coming to another location, got another level 4 Blacktail deer. I may try to do a follow-up, and this time I'm going to use the 308. Hopefully I did get a good shot on that level 4. Here's my level 3. Oh wow. Got the lower neck vertebrae and right lung at 222 yards. And my level 4 is actually piled up right there. I do see vital blood, so that's good. And got a right lung at 244 yards. Now the clip is coming to an end very shortly, so I already went ahead and placed the piebald in the new trophy cabin. Not much lighting in here, so I'm actually going to advance the time. This is the bedroom. Yeah, that's a lot better. Now we can get a better look at him. So there he is, placed on the wall. Piebald blacktail deer. I find he did a really good job on this cabin. It looks really good. Alright folks, well like I mentioned, that's going to be a wrap for the clip. So hopefully you all enjoyed me going out and taking down some whitetail and blacktail with the 308 and 7 mil. Like I said, I'm happy I did some exploring, got myself a piebald to add to this new cabin. I'm going to continue working on this cabin. So like I said, that's going to be a wrap. For those that watch my videos, I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all next time.